Hey Bookies, it's your girl, the Neighborhood Homegirl, and this is live with the Neighborhood Homegirl. I was trying to do like a cute little background, but as you can see, I don't know how to make it like it's in reverse. I don't know how to fix it. I'm on this app called I think it's Riverside. I don't know, but I can't fix it. I've been trying to fix it. It's frustrating. I'm annoyed, but it's okay. I'm here. Sorry if the lighting is like poo poo trash. Um Bear with me. It's a little gloomy where I'm at, and I don't really have good lighting, but bear with me. So, anyways, today I wanted to just talk about trusting the process and how those who, you might work with, or you might, your friends or whomever you might encounter, they might not trust the process. But as long as you keep your best foot forward and you keep doing what you need to do, that's all that matters. So, let's get into it. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is for the fact that, well, just a little backstory about me. I probably told you guys this like so many different times, but it's okay. We're friends, so you're okay to hear it again. Um, so basically, I'm a journalist, right? And I've been a writer for like so many years. Like I'm in my 30s now. I'm not gonna say how old, but in my 30s, and I've been writing for over like 10 years, right? And I've been writing for other people, and it was time for me to like start writing for myself. And that's what I did. So I created my blog, which is the neighborhoodhomegirl.com, right? And I had so many ideas for it, right? Like I plan to, do like a podcast, which I started, which we're gonna get into. Um, I wanted to do like a merch and stuff, but then I started the process. But I don't know, I just got in my head too much, and I'm still in that process. I'm really trying not to give up on myself, but you know how that goes. Um, See, I had so many different ideas for my brand. Like I wanted to create something that was, meaningful to me and write about stories that I resonated with, and basically have it being like an open diary, an open journal for all of you to like, to watch and or what have you, right? Or me read, not watch, sorry. So anyways, so I started it, it's been up and running for like a year now. So I'm proud of myself because this is like I'm the type of person to where like I start something and I don't finish it. And I'm like super mad about that because I need to start being more intentional. But this was the first thing that I've been like intentional with. So I'm super, super happy. So shout out to me. Shout out to me. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is because from one creative to another, or whatever field that you're in, um but just speaking on like a creative standpoint, um the idea of trusting the process is super freaking important, right? Because people aren't going to believe in your vision until they actually see it manifest, right? But the idea of you really trusting the process really goes both ways. So it goes with yourself and it goes with the people around you. And a lot of times they're not gonna see the vision. You're gonna see the vision before they even grasp what you're doing, right? Especially if they're not in the creative field. So I know that can be very, very, a little tricky, but it is what it is. And as long as you keep going, that's all that matters. Okay. So anyways, so I started my brand just to be like, I want to be completely transparent. And I talked about this, you know, briefly, in like one of the podcast episodes that I did or whatnot about like how I would reach out to certain people, asking them like, hey, like, I'm starting this podcast. I want to interview for my website. Like, what's tea? Like, like, are you gonna, like, would you be interested in? I don't know if that's working, but whatever. It's a light. Y'all see me, right? You see me. Okay. Anyways, so I reach out with people and I would ask them like, um, do you want me? Can I interview you for my website? Can I, do you want to be a part of my podcast, right? And it was just a lot of back and forth. Now, mind you, these were the same people that I reached out to when I was working for like a when I was working for when I was working for a bigger platform, right? So I was like, cool, like I built like a working relationship or like whatever type of relationship you want to call it with them, right? So I'm like, I can thumb up, no problem. They're gonna agree to, be a part of whatever I got going on because I thought we fuck? I thought we were locked in, right? I thought we, whatever. Well, slap me in the face and call me Billy because that wasn't the case. We weren't as locked in. And now, granted, I'm not trying to be the type of person that, like, people got their own stuff going on and they don't have to, excuse me, they don't have to agree to do, like, whatever it is, right? They're free will. Like, if you don't want to be a part of my thing, you don't have to. But, like, what trips me out is the fact that a lot of them agreed to do it. We agreed, like, for interviews. I created, like, and mind you, if you're a journalist or whatever, you know how difficult it is when it comes to, like, creating content, and when it comes to, like, not creating content, when it comes to, like, creating questions and, all that stuff, right? Like, it's extremely difficult. Like, you have to do your research. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into, like, prepping for a freaking interview, right? So I'm getting all that done. And keep in mind, these are people that I've communicated with in the past. And like I said, right, comes down to it, all of a sudden they don't get the questions in their email. They're busy, they're booked it busy, they got all this stuff going on. But when it came down to, like, previous, you know, encounters, that wasn't the case. But I'm not here to, like, I'm not here to, like, trying to clock nobody's tea or trying to be messy or whatever it is. That's not the point. What the point is, like, I'm like a realist. Like, I try to be more as realistic as possible. And I know that, 9 times out of 10, the reason why these interviews fell through is because, like, I'm just starting out. Like, I don't really have that much of big of a following. Like, whatever it is, I'm just being transparent, right? I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just being transparent with you, with you, because I really want you to, like, understand, so that, sticking to the process and trusting in the process even when nobody believes in it is super freaking important, because I've been there. I'm there right now, like, but whatever. So um I did end up doing, like, a couple interviews and stuff for my site. The podcast, I did written interviews, like, or what have you. Even doing the podcast was, like, a pain in the behind because of some. Do I really want to get into that? I mean, I do, but I don't. Oh, I'll tell you guys in another video. But it was a lot of drama behind the scenes, right? And you would think, like, oh, like, how can it be drama? Like, you're just starting out, and, like, whatever. I don't have a following, whatever. But no, it was drama with people being, like, messy boots. But anyways, so we'll get into that later, or will we? I don't know. But anyways, so it's just super important for you to trust the freaking process. I know it's hard. I know that you might feel discouraged, and you might not, you might want to give up or whatever, but, like, believe in yourself, because how can you expect other people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? And at this point, I'm just rambling, but this is, like, just my, like, another intro. I've done a lot of introductory videos, but this is another one because I'm at a point in my life where it's like, I'm just really disappointed in people and, like, just the way that they went about things. But being that I'm not the type of person to give up. I mean, I know I said that earlier, like, I don't finish stuff I start. But right now in my life, I am not giving up. Okay. I can't give up because there's so many people that rely on me and believe in me, which is myself and my dogs, and maybe even, like, my college professors, or, like, I don't know, whoever, right? So while I'm talking about college, like, I haven't been in college in so many years, but, I know if I was to see them today at a coffee shop, they'd be like, I really hope, like, that you are really sticking it out, because I talked to them a lot about my dreams and my goals and things that I wanted to accomplish in life. And I know that they will really want me to keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I don't care if I'm 45, okay? I'm still gonna keep going because it's important. And I have something to prove to myself and also to people who don't believe in me, right? As do you. So if you didn't get anything from this video, I know, like, I was just rambling for 10 minutes, but what I really want you to take from this quick video is just to trust the process. Trust the process, believe in yourself. And even if those people don't believe in you or believe in the vision, if they could believe in you, and people don't believe in anything until they actually see it, right? And what what is like so mind-boggling to me is that every person that they look up to, their faves, right? Their favorite singers, their actors, actresses, and writers and people that they download their music, they repost their work. Like, you know what I mean? They started from somewhere. They had to trust the process too, right? Like, and it just that's why I say it's just so mind-boggling with me when you have a friend that's doing the same thing that your fave is doing, and you can't trust the process for your friend. Like, what's really going on? That's neither here nor there. I'm just rambling at this point, but I just wanted to create a quick video to know where to let you know where I'm at in life. I don't know what I'm gonna call this. Maybe like, I don't know, homegirl talks, or maybe homegirl talks. I don't know. I'll think about it once I post this. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to just check in with you guys about. This really quick video. Like, I'm just at home chilling. I was like, I got a new iPad. I was like, let me put up like this. Let me just start. I don't listen. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I don't have no fancy equipment. Like, if I didn't have this background, which I can't figure for the life of me how to make this in reverse, you would see like some blinds right here, and they're not cute blinds, okay? But I was like, I want to record something because I haven't recorded anything in a while, and I just want to be as transparent as possible. And yeah, so here I am recording this. But like I said, whatever it is that you're aspiring to do, I really hope that you keep doing it, keep pushing. I don't care who don't believe in you. I don't care who flaked on you. I don't care who said they was gonna show up for you. I don't care if you have 5 viewers, 10 viewers, 100 viewers. I don't care if you throw an event and only 10 people came. Keep going, okay? Because those 5 people, those are real 5 people who are supporting your work. Those 10 people that showed up to that event, those are 10 people who actually believe in you and believe what you got going on. I don't care if they're your friends, your mom, your sister, your cousin. I don't care. They believe in you, okay? So you got to keep going for them. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed my little rant. And as always, I love you, and I'm gonna be recording more of these. Maybe today, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Like, it's Sunday, like I have work tomorrow. I'm tired. I barely got sleep last night because my dog got me up doing cartwheels and jumping jacks, and I'm tired. But yeah. So I love you guys, and as always, I'm signing out. I don't know why I said as always I'm signing out. I mean, as always, I love you. Subscribe to my channel, and